Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, however you identify, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm going to keep delaying because nobody is in the server yet. I'm kidding. I'm WXFan21. Solo comms tonight. This is QRLS week number 7. This is Armada versus Mustangs. Little tail of the tape here between these teams. Armada come into this with 18 points in their division. They're facing fellow division rival Mustangs. Armada is 9-9 this season with 4 division wins and 5 losses, 1 sweep. Interesting notes here. 44 goals against with 35 goals scored, 25 assists, and 81 saves. What really sticks out to me are the shots on goal. 139 shots on goal to only 35 goals. Definitely one of the lower goals total this season. As it is for the Mustangs, we only have information for them through week 5. So they had 14 points. They faced the Kings last week. So it was 14 points for them, 7 wins and 8 losses as of week 5. What's interesting to note about them is the 43 goals against, but 34 goals. So as long as they scored more last week, that's fine. The biggest difference between these teams, Armada with 81 saves, Mustangs with 58 and only 107 shots on goal for the Mustangs. Again, that is through week number 5. With that being said, we have everybody here in the server. We're just waiting for everybody to get things going. Hope you all are having an outstanding evening. Again, I'm WXFan21. This is Armada versus Mustangs, and here we go. Let's see what happens here. All right. Immediately shot on goal into the orange zone. Not happening today. Joe Papa hanging out, having a great night here as our fantastic producer. And very quickly, Bolton comes in with the goal into the Mustangs goal. Very, very good to get things started. Joe, if you could do me a kind favor, let's switch that to the OBS screen share if you wouldn't mind. Ball drops on in to the Armada zone, cleared back out to midcourt. Ball back to the Mustangs, set on up. Here, cleared out, no one to shoot on goal here. Appreciate you, Joe, thank you much. Here we go, shot, nice, clear. Cubnuts, though, gonna knock that ball down. Cleared right on out by the Mustangs, though. And here we go. Ball once again just hanging around. No one being super aggressive. Ball back out towards midcourt. Shot on goal for Chop Jr. Chop that person up. Chop them up a little bit of dinner. Watch this from Chop Chop. Knocks the ball down. Bolton did, and Chop was right there to snipe it in. Very nicely done, and here we go. We're tied 1-1 with about 4 minutes left on the clock in game 1 of this 3-game set. If you're here hanging out, let us hear from you in the Twitch chat. How is everybody doing tonight? Cubnuts, Pinky, Bolton for Armada, Chiwigo, Sky Dragon, and of course Chop Jr. hanging out for the Mustangs. Beautiful demo there. That was so well done. Can they take advantage of the 3-on-2 situation? And they can! Cubnuts! Very nicely done. After the demo, the 3-on-2 for Armada allows Cubnuts to get a beautiful goal. And that gives Armada with a 1-goal lead. Ball once again into the Mustang zone. Armada looking like they're showing a bit more aggression here. Again, the one stat for me that stood out was their amount of saves. Maybe a little bit more of a defensive team considering their lack of goals. But Sky Dragon, this is not today. 2-2. We are tied up with just over 3 minutes to play in Game 1. Again, folks, if you've never seen a QRLS game before, first of all, welcome. I am WXFan21, one of the casters here of the QRLS, and this is a 3-game set, not a best of 3. We play all 3 games during the regular season. Playoffs, we switch to a best of X game format, whether it's 3 games, 5 games, or a 7-game format. We will switch to that format in the playoffs. Here we get our 3-game sets. Both teams looking to get that lead back, and Cubnuts with the gentle tap into the Mustang zone. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Very nicely done. Cubnuts able to recover the shot from his teammate by Bolt End. Was in the right place at the right time with the right amount of boost. Armada back out front, 3-2. Again, this is a sick division matchup in the Omega Conference. 3-2. With Armada once again out front, they have managed to maintain the lead the entire game. It may have gotten tied, but Armada has kept up the pace. Now, on the other side of things, you have the Mustangs who are looking to try to rebound here. The ball back in their zone, now being cleared out, but once again, you have Armada here at midcourt, trying to keep it in their zone. They want to extend it to a 4-2 series lead in this game. Not a series lead, but a lead nonetheless. Back into the Armada zone for the Mustangs. Bolt End here. And just able to get to the zone, but Mustangs unable to take advantage. And a beautiful save by Bolt End. There's Sky Dragon. Shot, trying to set up his teammate. A nice clear out from the Armada squad, but there you go. That shot is gonna get saved. Minute 30 left on the clock in Game 1 of this 3-game set. Chowigo doing well here on the defense. Chop sends it back to his team. Needs to get it out of their zone. Minute 10 left on the clock. And Chowigo says, away we go for the ball back into the Armada zone. Armada looking to go up 4-2. That could very well be all she wrote here, folks, with 1 minute left on the clock. This game's been very back and forth. Mustangs yet to be able to take the lead in Game 1. Ball slow to get down. Knocked on down here. Chop gonna clear things out. Cubnuts there on the shot, not going anywhere. It's Cubnuts and Bolt End. Pinky hanging back to play defense. And there's a shot, and it's gonna be blocked off the sidebar. Sky Dragon's gonna clear. 23 seconds. We are looking at an Armada victory, unless the Mustangs can pull something off here. Can they do it? 15 seconds to go. Chowigo trying to clear it out. A nice knockdown from Chop Jr. Less than 10 seconds. Mustang, you have to hit a snipe shot of all snipe shots. Get that ball in. Chowigo says, away we go, and it's not happening. Armada's going to knock that down, and this game is over. Armada will take a 3-2 victory in game number 1. Beautifully done to every single player, but take a look at some of these stats. Very even across the board. There is no reserve wolf in this game, that's for sure. But still, a lot of good saves from the Mustangs. Bolt End, MVP, 4 saves, a goal, and 2 assists. Very nicely done. And shout out to our producer again, Joe Papa. Hey, Joe, I got good news. I've got the game up. We can stop screen sharing, and I can see what be happening in the game in real time, just like Bolt End. Seeing the opening goal yet again. He was the first one to score the opening goal in Game 1, and now in Game number 2. It's Bolt End to once again get the opening goal. Armada up 1-0. Chop to the ball first. Ball going to be stuck here at midcourt. Mustangs dancing all around. Cubnuts off the beautiful shot. He had the aerial height, and that was just beautiful. Bolton setting up his teammates, and look at that. That's just great teamwork. Chop Jr., unfortunately, a little too far away. It is 2-0 Armada. Chiwigo. Many of these teams haven't had a chance to play this game yet. Been a couple early snipe shot goals. Bolton looking for another early goal here. Cubnuts clears it off the midcourt. Chop brings it into their own corner. Pinky just misses a shot on the ball. That would have been absolutely beautiful. But there's Chop setting things up. Pinky with an easy clear. Ball back out to midcourt. Chop trying to knock it down. There his teammate is. And that is a missed opportunity from the Mustangs. You saw that there from one of the Mustangs players. Just hanging out at midcourt. No aggression to try getting that ball. Maybe thought one of the other teammates was there. No worries. And now, Armada looking to add to their 2-0 lead. Looking to make this a 3-0 lead. Not if the Mustangs have anything to say about it. Mustangs need to get on their horses and get riding. Sky Dragon with the demo. Mustangs now with a 3-on-2 advantage. Bolton trying to get it in. They need to clear it out, and we have now back to a 3-on-3. Chiwigo. Ball. Shot on over towards midcourt. Here's Sky Dragon. Shoots it on over into Armada's end. Bolton with a beautiful knockdown. Ball once again back at midcourt. This time it's Bolton trying to get back to score another goal. This time denied by one of the Mustangs players. And now, off the back end, Bolton, Cubnuts, looking to take control of this. They have been the attackers. Pinky's been playing defense. Pinky can literally go get a sandwich, get something to drink, take a nap. Pinky hasn't been needed. Says, you know what? You all have been having too much fun. I want in on the fun. Gets down to the attacking zone. There's Pinky with a hit on the ball. 2 minutes, 42 seconds on the clock. This time, Sky Draken looking for that open net. Unable to get to the ball in time. With only a couple of weeks, only a few weeks left here before the playoffs, both of these teams, every goal matters. Every win matters for these teams. Who will get to the top of their division in the Omega Conference? The sick division battle here between Armada and Mustangs. Cyclone dominating the division. Armada and Mustangs still with an opportunity, especially if Armada here can go ahead and get things started with another with this 3-0 sweep of the Mustangs. It'll put the Armada in a really good opportunity to get to the playoffs. Still a lot of Rocket League to be played. Ball off the sidebar and bounced in by Cubnuts. Someone get that man some acorns. He deserves it. 2 goals, 2 acorns for Cubnuts. Or whatever it is Cubs eat. Meat, steak, fish. Fish. I could go for a good salmon. I made a beautiful barbecue and brown sugar marinated glazed salmon with creamy garlic mashed potatoes and roasted asparagus a couple of weeks ago. Came out absolutely delicious. And right now, speaking of roasted asparagus, Mustangs getting roasted. Though Chop Jr. with that goal trying to knock off some of the burnt pieces. Because that might be how the Mustangs are feeling here. A little burnt here in Game 2. Was up 3-0 for a majority of this. And Chop Jr. with the goal does cut into Armada's lead. They are down to 2. It's 3-1. I visited some friends a couple weeks ago when I was at the Counter-Strike 2 Major. Hey, they hosted me. I offered to cook. I was very grateful. Came out absolutely delicious, by the way. I got photos. It was so good. What is so good is to see Armada getting back to how dominant they were, just like last season. Armada up 3-1 with 20 seconds on the clock. Mimsy coming in with 11 months with the Prime sub. Greatly appreciate you. Mimsy rooting for Armada. Armada's gonna get a little... That's a little ice cream. Little hot fudge. Little whipped cream. And Cub Nuts with the cherry on top. Armada 4. Mustangs 1. And that is going to be game, folks. 4-1 is going to be your final once this ball hits the ground. Armada 4-1 victory off the back of the 3-2 victory in game number 1. Was it 3-2 or 4-2? It was 3-2, wasn't it? Someone correct me in chat or confirm. Armada 4, Mustangs 1. Take a look at some of the stats here. Cub Nuts 3 goals, gets the hat trick, 5 shots on goal, with 1 assist and 2 saves. Pinky was just happy to be here. He's just hanging out, had an assist, had a shot on goal. Again, could have taken a nap. Done, whatever. But nevertheless, it is in fact a 2-0 lead here for Armada. Can they keep it going? They're outscoring Mustangs right now. I believe it is 7 total. 7-4. No, excuse me, 7-3. Mustangs need to pick it up right here, right now. Game 3 in this 3-game set. Armada looking to get the brooms out. Mustangs telling them you can keep them brooms in the closet. Chiwigo, nice save, but Pinky doesn't care. This was so fast, we got to see it again in the replay. Bolt end, looking to knock it in. Chiwigo was right there, knocks it down, but Pinky with the missile shot gets the goal. All you Armada fans out there, that's going to make you all very happy. Cub Nuts with another shot on goal, saved by Chiwigo. Ball into the Armada zone for the first time in game number 3. Cub Nuts getting things on out. That was credited to Sky Dragon for the shot on goal. And there's a shot by none other than Cub Nuts. It's Cub Nuts and Pinky in the Mustang zone. Ball now back out to midcourt. We're just playing with the ball right now. That ball has feelings, Getting knocked all around. Bolton, nicely done. This has been very back and forth in the early going here of game number 3. Twitch chat, are you awake? Armada fans, Mustang fans, QRLS fans, where you at? Wakey, wakey, shiny eggs and bakey. Gub Nuts refreshes the boost. Pinky is here. Ball back into the Mustang zone. Cub Nuts trying to control. Ball would have been set up perfectly for an assisted goal. But it's going to be cleared out by the Mustangs and Chiwigo. Here we go. Ball at midcourt. About 2 minutes to go. Can the Mustangs muster up any offense? Pinky with the save. Sky Dragon. Ball off midcourt and Chop knocks it down. Out of boost. Needs to get a little bit more. And now it's Pinky with the possible open net. No, it's Chiwigo sending the ball away, and Sky Dragon leading the Mustangs into a 3-on-2. Chiwigo helping his team. We're going to see some open nets here, folks. Pinky, you control that ball. You could get this goal and put this away. Pinky puts this game away. 2-0 Armada. The Mustangs haven't been able to muster much offense in this game and in the last game. This time it's Chiwigo getting off of the defense and switching to the offense, but that's an open goal. Open net goal? No, it's going to be saved by Mustangs. 35 seconds. Surely this is going to be it. Armada with the brooms. But not yet, says the Chopster. Chop Jr. looking to graduate to Chop Senior, and then Chop Executive Chef. 2-1, Armada fans. Looking for that sweep. No sweep just yet. 22 seconds. We need to see something from the Mustangs. You have 17 seconds to force this game into OT. 12 seconds on the clock. Mustangs, you have to do something right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time the ball hits the ground, this game is over. Mustangs, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Armada, get the brooms. That's a sweep of the Mustangs. 3-0. And a phenomenal 3-game set from both teams. Mustangs, we like to see a little more offense out of them in the next game that they play. But for that is going to be it here for QRLS tonight. Give you all a little bit of an insight as to what's happening coming up this week. We have coming up this week a couple of good games. We got the Spectres and the Rangers Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Hammerheads and the Three Rocketeers Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then we've got the Vibe Clan versus Clarity United at 8 p.m. Eastern. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, yet again, however you identify, tonight, Armada get the brooms out and sweep the Mustangs 3-0. We will see you tomorrow night for a doubleheader. And as always, keep it quick.